right. It's my first time going live on YouTube. And I have my phone up above me, so I'm going to go live on TikTok as well. And this is going to be my first time going live on TikTok and my first time going live on YouTube. So I want to see if I can get in my own chat up here in TikTok real quick. But does not seem to let me do that. So I'm not sure how I'm going to keep track of my chats on my phone up above me, because this is a very awkward position to have my camera. But I'm also going live on YouTube as well. So I'm just going to talk. I'm going to watch the chat in YouTube, and every once in a while I will glance up at my phone to see if there's anything important going on in the TikTok chat. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. My name's Nick Quintero. I'm a graphic designer from Texas, and also a little bit of an illustrator. And today I've got a little bit of a project. So I sell my art and my prints on Society6, which is a really, really cool platform that allows artists to upload their artwork and sell it like print on demand style. So you can just apply it to different kinds of products and things. And when orders are placed, they'll like do all the fulfillment and blah, 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 whatever. You guys know how all that stuff works. So I have this print on my Society6 page, and it's been very good for me. You can see it's got 1,000 likes here. It does really well, but Society6 also has helped me get it pushed out into like actual like online retailers and stuff like Urban Outfitters and Target. And the number one piece of feedback that I get from those retailers and those customers is that they want a cowboy version of this to go along with it. So I figured today would be a good day to spend some time like doing a little bit of an illustration to flip this cowgirl print into a cowboy as well. I don't have my old hard drive hooked up that has this actual file on it, so I'm just running with a screenshot from my own Society6 shop, and that's gonna have to do. I'm gonna turn my light up just a tiny bit because it feels like I'm a little dark in the camera here on YouTube. But everything seems to look all right on my camera above me for my live TikTok. This is pretty cool. I've done live streams on Twitch before, and they're super fun. So I really just wanted to try something different where I have a little bit more of an audience already, because my Twitch streams, my Twitch account it's been stagnant for a year now. I just started getting back and doing those things. So I figured why not try it on these other platforms that now have places to do live streams. It is going to be super weird without my phone because I want to text all my friends and post on Instagram and let everybody know that I am going live right now, but it's going to be a little difficult unless I can get my texts to come up over here. I'm very terrified what happens if they're going to come up on this screen. Here, I'm gonna do a BRB, and all right, yeah. See, move my text over here and tell my friends going live on YouTube and TikTok are in. All right, let's see if that brings a few more people in here. Doesn't look like we've got any people on YouTube, but looks like we got some people on TikTok, which is awesome. Yeah, it's a little weird with my camera above me, but I think this is going to be cool. I'm very, very excited to see how this turns out. I hope this isn't weird on TikTok since I can't really see the comments. But basically, definitely want to make a version of this cowgirl as a cowboy for my Society 6 store. So I'm going to start by just flipping the rotation or the orientation of it, because a lot of people have given me feedback they want like a cowboy cowgirl combo, so I want them to be facing each other. And I'm actually just going to go ahead and get started by sketching out like where the face is. So a lot of my tutorials and stuff that I do on YouTube and TikTok have been Illustrator based, but I do work in Photoshop as well. And I usually do sketches in Procreate, but I haven't been doing a lot of Procreate work lately. And I actually, my iPad is not even charged right now. Otherwise, I would have been able to have access to the original file of this cowgirl, since she was drawn in Procreate and actually with some Procreate default brushes. But I really just want to make sure that my drawings are like very similar. So I'm just going to try to get the proportions the same for the guy and the girl. I drew a similar cowboy in like on my Society 6 page, and it does pretty well also, but it's a completely different style, and it doesn't look like this cowgirl with this like kind of flat like gouache textured look. So people have kind of like, if they wanted the cowboy, it was a completely different thing. I kind of draw my cowboys and cowgirls in different styles usually. I don't really use this like painterly look when I draw cowboys, and I don't know why. I don't really have a reason other than I think I just like to make the cowboys that I draw look a little bit more like old school tattoo style. So they kind of come out a little bit different. What are you guys saying up there in the chat? Got to take notes. Yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions, honestly, the best thing to do if you have a question would be to try to hop over to the YouTube version of this, because that's where I have like more visibility of the comment section. I was really, really hoping that the TikTok native desktop app was going to allow me to like hop into my own live and get in the comments here, but it doesn't seem like it's letting me. I wonder if maybe I tried to do it like incognito or something. So maybe if I'm incognito up here, I can just like go to my TikTok URL. Sorry, I don't mean to have so much like lag starting this thing off. Like I really wanted to start with a bang, because I know how live streams can go. Like I definitely do it. Wow, it's not letting me pull up my live at all. I guess, no, you totally can watch lives from here. I've absolutely done it, but it looks like it's making me sign up in order to see the live. So I don't know. I feel like that's not going to work out. So yes, Christian Alexander, thank you for coming from TikTok. I think this is going to be a lot easier if you have any questions or anything. So, but I will be addressing both things as much as possible. All right, let's get back to the drawing. So this drawing of this girl was originally like based off of some old school tattoo style stuff. So it's not going to be too far off from how I would do a cowboy. But obviously I've got to make it just like a little bit different and make it work for that more masculine style. I guess it's masculine. I don't know. I don't really care about gender norms, but drawing cowboy and cowgirl combo, one's going to be a little bit more masculine. I don't know. But the cool thing is I actually have a version of this cowgirl that is extremely, oh, it's gone. Here, let's pull it up. I have this cowgirl. So this is like a vector version that I made of it. And I made a multicultural version of it. And this one is like much more favorited because of all the diversity that's in there. But also like people are kind of seeing more of themselves in this style. And people have asked for like individual prints breaking out each one of these, and even custom ones with custom colors and things. Like it's kind of gone crazy. I wasn't expecting it. So we'll see if this cowboy cowgirl combo can do anything with that. So I don't want the cowboy to have like a big kind of collar and bandana shape there. I think I would more so want him to have like kind of this V shape bandana like around his neck, and maybe make it so that there's a little bit of like some dark blank space here. This can come out like that, and maybe there's going to be a knot, and bring the tie. It's not like realistic coming down this way, but it makes for good visuals. And then maybe I can even put like a little bit of maybe I can put like a texture in here too. Hey, Christian, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. That is absolutely awesome. I feel like I'm putting in a lot of work on my YouTube channel these days and making like these big full length tutorials with just, a little bit more information, but also pulling the highlights and putting those on my TikTok. So I think it's good to be subscribed to both. You can find the highlights on TikTok and then find like more detailed stuff over there on YouTube. All right, so I'm going to give him kind of a Sam Elliott mustache beard combo, but I also don't need to make him super detailed. So some of this might get just completely closed off. This looks really funny seeing this like mustachioed cowgirl here. But I definitely want to give him a beard shape. It's going to help me with this weird spot I was having by the ear. This is honestly probably all going to end up filled in one color. But his hair and beard will probably just like mesh into each other. But I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do up here on this side. But obviously there'll be a hat. I'm going to sketch this on a separate layer, so that way if I need to do some adjustments and things, I can just do those on the fly, which is taking advantage of the fact that I'm doing this in Photoshop and how I would do it in Procreate as well. So that way I'm not just messing around with flattened layers and things if I don't need to. Because drawing these hats can give me some trouble sometimes, because I'll have like a vision in my head of what I think it should look like, and it doesn't always come out that way. See, that looks more like a sombrero or something. Like I'm not feeling that shape exactly, but that's why it's on another layer. It's like a little too big. It had to be bigger on the cowgirl, just because she had like more hair flow like coming up out of here. So I think that, you know, looked right for her, but maybe not quite for him. But her hat also had a little bit of a shape like this. So maybe I need to think more that direction to give it more of like a cowboy hat feel and less of that like super round brim that you see on a sombrero. I'm going to move this around and stretch it to a little slightly different angle just so that I can put a little hat shape like this on the top. That little hat butt. I'm getting a little bit more detailed with this sketch than the original cowgirl was, but you know, it's just a good idea to see like where my shapes and things are going to land. And I might even honestly take this into Illustrator to do the shapes and to get like some solid shape work in there before giving it some texture. Kind of want to square his jaw a little more. I try not to classify myself like as an illustrator per se, because there are so many talented illustrators out there, especially on all these like platforms where I'm doing work. And I'm definitely not one of those like incredibly detail oriented illustration people. You know, but I do what I do. I have a style and I like it. I think it's cool. But yeah, I mean, some people out here are just insane with it. And a lot of my followers too, like I see you guys work, because when y'all follow me on TikTok, it'll show me your work more often, like if you're a creator as well. So I get to see a lot of the like super dope stuff that you guys are doing. All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and flatten those two layers together. I got into the habit of flattening my layers together while drawing in Procreate, because you run out of layers faster. And I kind of, you know, I got to the point where I was running out of my layers super fast because my print files were set to like, you know, 16 by 20 or something. And so because the file, like the artboard was so big, it wasn't allowing me to have as many layers as I was used to in Photoshop. And so now I'm kind of taking what I've learned and pulling that back, sketching in Photoshop. Let's see what you guys are saying up there. Do a TikTok dance. What's up, Fisher? Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. I really wish that I had better eyes on this, but you know what? It is what it is. Fisher, do me a favor. If you're staying in here and anybody asks any important questions or anything, just text them to me so that way I don't miss out on anything. Or if somebody's acting wild. All right, I think, okay, there's something awkward and weird about where I placed this bandana knot. So I'm just gonna like cut it and move it over to the side. Cut it. Forgot I had my soundboard. Cut it. All right, moving it over to the side, and then I'm gonna figure out exactly how I want this bandana shape to look. I feel like it needs to be a little bit more. I guess it could also kind of be like a poncho. Let's grab another color and just do like a general sketch. Because if somebody was wearing a poncho, it goes over the shoulders and drapes down this way. And then there's just like a hole cut in it here. I didn't want to miss the opportunity for another cut it drop. So it would be like bigger neck hole. Ugh. Don't like that phrase. And maybe even the neck hole would just be a little shorter and kind of come out like that. So then you get a little bit of this kind of shape with some squared off shoulders. Then we won't even necessarily need that little tie. Here, let's get that out of there as well. A bolo tie? Man, maybe I need to pull up some reference or something because I feel like I want to see exactly how the shape would be, but I do kind of like this so far. I wonder what it would look like with the bolo tie, actually. Although I'm not sure it's even going to get that much detail there at the end because the girl just kind of had like two like swoopy things or something. All right, let's hit up. Whoa, just hit my microphone with my hat. Let's search for. Whoa. All right, let's search for cowboy poncho or cowboy wearing poncho. I knew it was going to pull up like Clint Eastwood. Where do you guys look for reference images when you're drawing? I usually just stick to Google and Adobe Stock, but I recently signed up for Envato Elements, but I haven't really used it too much. I used it in my last YouTube video, the top 5 mistakes people make when designing t-shirts. I used some like B-roll video elements, but I haven't used any actual like photo references. So this one kind of, it's got it flipped over, but then it's there. It does have a little bit more of a V when it's folded down. So maybe I can include a V and a collar coming out of it. I think his also has a little bit of a hood. So if there was any room to kind of draw how this part kind of comes to the V and then swoops around the back, that could work. I was showing on my own hoodie for my camera in front of me. My TikTok camera was not focused. Like the poncho was your first thought. And Pinterest. Yeah, Pinterest is a great place to I need to remember and be better at sharing my work on Pinterest because I've had a few pins kind of pop off and get, you know, several hundred views and clicks and things back to my work. Oh, so this guy here, he has like a tie on his hat, but he also doesn't have like a beard or anything, so that might be a little weird. Yeah, see this one, I guess it doesn't really have like a hood. And this is just kind of offensive. Maybe the V with the collar. Let's see what I can do there. I'm going to put a mask on this blue layer and erase some of this without losing it. And then I'm actually just going to turn this gold layer that I drew blue. So that way I can see everything I've got going on right here. And actually, let's be smart. I'm going to duplicate both of those layers. I just selected them and hit Command J. Then I'm going to press Command E to merge those selected layers together. And now I'm going to paint out some of this dark shadowy stuff that I ended up doing here. Draw that neck line back in, go for the V a little bit, and put some more emphasis on this side since the perspective of it is like kind of 3/4 turn. Yeah, I think doing a pattern in it is going to be super helpful because just the shape of it isn't really going to look too much like a poncho on its own. But throwing in even just like the slightest implication of a Mexican style like pattern, I think will really help it. And I'm going to make this kind of a diamond shape. So it's a little bit more like the other shape I had in there before. And I'm not even sure if I need like a collar in there, like I was saying. That's kind of just adding unnecessary details. And I want to keep it pretty simple. So I think the move, Christian, I agree with you. I think the move is to put a pattern on here and keep that part of the like simple details that we've got here. Honestly, this like 2 different sized pupils is driving me crazy. Okay, let's see what's going on up here. Yo, Jeremy, you're hitting me up for a live together. Let's do it. Oh, I think it told me to do that to you, but I clicked it, so you can do whatever you need to do, buddy. If you hop on live, just know I am not able to see my camera too much. All right, so I'm gonna fill in these shapes here just because I want to see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna undo that real quick, and I'm gonna hit it on another layer, and I do want to just do some quick fill because I want to start being able to see where my solid shapes are gonna build up so I can know how abstract this is gonna be. I hope my friend Jeremy joins. Y'all, if y'all are into art stuff and hyper realistic painting and murals and things like that, my friend Jeremy Biggers is on TikTok as well. His name is Stem and Thorn. I mean, one of my absolute favorite artists. Super good dude, really good friend. And he's up there right now. So if you guys want to check him out, just hit him on his stream. What up, Jeremy? Yeah, I have no idea how any of this stuff works. So this is my first time going live, and it told me to request you. Okay, perfect. All right. All right, I'm inviting Jeremy back in. This is really cool. I like this. I'm feeling doing this this illustration live. Jeremy, welcome. I'm chilling, man. My TikTok suggested that I add you to this live stream, so I did. So I'm out here live. I'm doing my first TikTok live, and I have my setup very crazy right now because I am also streaming live on YouTube for the first time as well. And so, yeah. But basically, I have this print. That ain't it. I have this cowgirl print that I sell on my Society 6. And she's like one of my best sellers. And it's gone into Urban Outfitters and Target recently. And so that's been super dope. And a lot of customers have asked me to do a cowboy like companion piece with it. So I just dragged her in here and I started sketching over her, kind of make sure, and I flipped her as well. So that way I can kind of get this cowboy version in here. And I'm feeling it. I'm just going to hit a screenshot of it and hop over here. So I have this vector version of the cowgirl as well, and as you know, multicultural. So I started with this like super fair skinned version, but you know, I'm Mexican and all my friends are super diverse. And so I wanted to show all sorts of different looks and styles and stuff in this. So, you know, hell, yeah. It's like instead of just the full beard, like hit him with the 5 o'clock. That's a good idea. I have one. Let me see if I can find it fast. So I do have a cowboy, which is also kind of popular. And I put a halftone in there for that. Man, I love the shape of the hat on this one. So the problem is like the two styles were so different that people couldn't really, they didn't feel like they could buy them as like to hang up next to each other on the walls, you know? So maybe I need to do a cowgirl version of that one as well. So, oh, Fisher's in here too still. Hell yeah. I got my YouTube running as well, so I can only see the comments on that side. But I just got to tilt my head up a little bit and see what's happening up there in the chat. But I have so many things going on because I have a camera in front of me. I've got my phone above me, and I have a webcam on my microphone that is showing my monitor, my drawing tablet on the YouTube stream as well. I am. So right now I'm using a Cintiq 16. So it's like the small version, it's the little joint. Yeah, it's not like the touch screen or anything fancy. Yeah, I agree. I think it's super helpful. Like I feel like I'm working like at twice the speed having this thing like on me here. But yeah, I've worked on like a bigger one with like a touch screen and all the like bells and whistles. But what? Damn. That's dope. Oh man, that's crazy. I use this thing every single day, like nonstop, and for like video editing and illustration and everything. Like, I need to do like a full review of it because I've had some friends like tell me they didn't think they'd have a use for it because they don't draw, but I was like, man, it's more than just for like that. Like, just being able to do quick things like draw masks and shit just like real fast, it's very helpful. Right. That's kind of, I definitely felt that way in the beginning when I was using my iPad a lot, and my original drawing, like this girl, was done on the iPad with the even just default brushes, and I really loved it. I think I used a brush I bought for the texture, so I was doing a lot of stuff in that style. But I like these vector versions of her too. I like this clean and clear kind of look, and I even did throw some texture on this version. I don't know if you could see it on the phone, but now you can definitely see this hellscape of points and vectors. Like a live trace, like, oh, disaster. Oh my my god, I had a horrible T-shirt that was like a skeleton with like a big dollar sign with big angel wings and all this like live trace splatter. Ugh. Yo. Yeah. Yep. That T-wall, man. Yeah, one of my very first jobs, like doing T-shirts professionally, one of our biggest customers was Anchor Blue. That was not a not a proud time in my design career. It was. They even had like hip hop shirts, like the Four Elements, and like showing like break dancers and DJs and stuff, graffiti artists. Yep. Yeah, it was bad. All right. There was no there was no internet to hold us accountable. Yeah. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. No, it was not. Yeah, you definitely still wearing that stuff today. Oh, oh, yes, I definitely had that in like an army green. I thought I was so hip hop. Yep, definitely. I Man, I was actually having this conversation not that long ago. I had like advertisements from the source on my wall that was like most deaf and like triple five soul and one of my they were. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Um yes. Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, I actually one of my high school yearbook photos, I'm wearing like this button up um uh what was it? An Echo shirt. It was this button up like silky looking Echo shirt and it was an all over print of like the print from money like dollar bill style like filigree and stuff. Oof, man, what a disaster. Oh yeah. Oh man. 5'7" in my case, even worse. Yo, man, I was. Oh, yeah, I have photos. I have a lot of incriminating photos, like Yankees jerseys, but in off colors, like bright yellow, and rocking my like New York hat off to the side, looking like a big old dummy. Like, oh my God, there's so many. Yep, exactly. Yes. Yo, dude, oh my God. So I just had a recovered memory. So I I never had any real Tims myself. You're 100% right. Until I got some hand-me-downs, and I had no business with these hand-me-downs because they were size 12 and I wear a size 10, and I probably even had a smaller foot back then because I was still in high school, and I was rocking these size 12 or 13 or something Tims like they fit me. I mean, I was just flopping around, and I'm sure I was wearing like the baggiest jeans. Oh man, it was ridiculous. I'm not sure if I lost you or not, Jeremy, but just if you hop back in and you want to join again, just hit me with a text. I'm doing these shapes like super sharp and really, I guess I did the same thing over here. I hit some sharp corners and really just kind of rounded it out where I needed to based on that original drawing. So I'm kind of just doing the same thing. I kind of want to thicken up his neck too. All right, Jeremy just texted me, so I'm going to invite him again. Invite sent. Yo. Are you good? Oh man, that's the worst. Like losing. Man. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I guess it's like at least you have kids. They're gonna keep you younger. They're gonna keep you in the know. Well, at least you have one. Yeah, I'm gonna rely on my nieces and nephews for that. Yeah, Fisher was trying to get me to do a TikTok dance earlier. Yeah, I know better. Nope. It's bad enough. I'm trying out some funnier comedy content out here in these streets. Did you see the post from today? I won't spoil it for you. I'm gonna let you find it later. It does kind of look like you. Let's be real. I'm I'm feeling like I might need to change up his eyes and like facial features just so they're not exactly the same as hers. Yeah, like just the simplicity of it. All right. All right. I trust you. Yeah, I went ahead and broke it out from this like hair piece, so that way maybe I can toss in maybe I think maybe what I'm gonna do is make it a darker version of his skin tone, and then paint in, or even maybe if I just stick with this vector stuff, throw some of this texture in there. I think if it was more you, it needed to be a little bit more rounded, bigger like that. There you go. All right, I'm gonna roll with it. I'm rolling with it, and I think I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. So check out this trick that I like to do. So I want to make the beard kind of like widen at the bottom, and I don't want to mess with any of this shape. So I'm just going to use my lasso tool and grab all of these points besides the very, very top ones, and then just hit S for scale, and then just pull it out this way, and then bring them down slightly, and then I'll just fix this one. Bam. Look at that. Beautiful. You're not feeling it? Man, I gotta stay up on it. That's another thing that I try not to be an old man about, is learning new things in the programs, and knowing like when they update and the new tools and things. Because I used to work with a lot of people who would just be very, very adverse to new shit in these programs. Yeah. So I'm glad I'm here to show you some new shit every once in a while, so that way maybe you can adopt it and move forward with minimal effort. Right. We got another Nick in here. Oh, awesome. What up, other Nick? Thanks for joining the stream. I've been doing some live stream stuff on Twitch the past couple weeks, and I just been hitting it up on my lunch breaks, and it's been real fun. I haven't done it in a year basically, and I just got back on there, and they've just been super super fun. But I've got such a bigger audience on TikTok right now that I really wanted to do something live here. I don't like that little butt I just drew. Yeah, I really wanted to do something live on TikTok just because there's so many more people, so many more potential eyes and viewers to do this fun sort of stuff I've been doing lately. Yeah, I think right. Oh man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Right. And it's easier to get like new people jumping in and engaged, and like it's super dope to just be able to do that with people that you don't know. Like, on Instagram, most of my followers, that are engaged are like people I know in real life. I can have that conversation with them anytime. Yeah, exactly. Yes, man. I'm really loving being on TikTok. It's just it's cool. Like I get a lot of good engagement and questions, and I really I don't know how many people are watching this stream today or have tuned in at all, but my goal, I'm hoping eventually I'll be able to stream on TikTok the same way with Streamlabs that I stream on Twitch and YouTube now, so that I can be right there in the chat and answering questions and all that good stuff. It's a little difficult right now with this camera up above my head, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to just do it. What's that? I know. I need to. I actually broke out an old phone, and I was gonna try to like connect through that, and I forgot that screen was just completely like it's unusable. So I yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's tough, man. I feel like I don't know. I'm in the same boat. Like I want to just do a little bit of everything, but I want to like do everything, every effort that I can to try to make every one of them as successful as possible, because they all have different benefits, and not just benefits for me, but like the fact that I'm like teaching and showing things, like different benefits for the people who are watched and engaging and stuff. Um, but also I want to inject my personality in there, and sometimes I want to make some funny TikToks, and sometimes I want to make some silly YouTube videos and shit. So I'm just kind of all over the place. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of dope. Like it kind of almost it like that's what I like about Twitch, is that I'm constantly engaged with the chat on there, and so the fact that I'm not having to do that to have that engagement, it's kind of nice. Oh, wait. Yes, I'm down. I mean, it'll be helpful with the chat room stuff too, because I know you were having trouble seeing yours while you're trying to paint and have your phone behind you shooting your painting there. Um, I I feel like the resolution, like the video quality problem, I don't think it's like too big of a deal for what I'm doing, but for your paintings with all the like details and everything, like I feel is super important. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's a bummer. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that it's hard to turn that off. It's hard to turn that part of your brain off. Yeah. Man, this is kind of cool. I'm kind of digging this like weird little pattern I just made. I just decided to just like go for it. Mm-hmm. Right. And then I'm just gonna, yeah, that's them colors I'll be working with. Man, all right. I see. I kind of wish, I don't know. I'm trying to debate if it's worth it to go in and like shift the pattern. I mean, I guess it won't hurt. It's all grouped, but I'm thinking like actually taking these lines and stretching them this way, and then taking these lines and doing the same, but so it's off center, but this V falls right in between it. I think it's kind of cool. I'm gonna throw the mask back on it because that'll help see. It's a little stressful having people watch while you design and draw and stuff sometimes, but it's still fun. Yes. Yeah. They're gonna take my, oh damn it. Okay, so Illustrator added this thing where you can rotate the artboard, and I keep hitting it by accident, and I also keep forgetting what the shortcut is to get back to it, because there's a way to just do it. And I think if I had like a wheel mouse or something, you could do it, but I don't remember what it was. Oh man, that's so annoying. Yeah, I got everything all rotated. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna need to figure it out and then make a video about how to fix it, because this is annoying. I bet. Oh yes, yes. Uh huh. Are you? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh huh. Yeah. Uh huh. Right. Can you undo on that? Yeah. You got infinite ammo. Yes. Oh, what? That's crazy. Okay, that's super dope. Like I saw that one TikTok of that guy painting, and I sent it to you, and I should have known that you already had seen it or knew about it, and but I knew that you would kill it with that stuff, and then I saw yours, and it was just like, of course, this is what he did. It's so dope, man. Yeah, that's dope. I need to check it out. You honestly, I saw you doing that mural. I don't know if it was like a sketch or what it was that you were doing. And then I like literally went to Amazon and was like looking up the damn Oculus, like I was really gonna do something with it. Yeah. 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 Yes. Right. Be completely in your face about it. Like, oh man. Right. Yeah. That's dope. Yeah, I want to check it out. I'm gonna come by your studio. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's so cool. Man, yeah, that sounds awesome. She up here in the chat. What up, Ashley? Welcome in. What is an Incredible Hulk? Oh, I don't know either, but if that's it, 2009 is probably the answer. Yes. Um, I don't even know. Yeah, man. Speaking of speaking of that era of things, I was on Twitch the other night and I was looking for other people doing graphic design, and I stumbled upon T Pain, and he was live streaming doing 3D work in Blender. And I was like, all right, I did not know this was a thing, but I sat in there for like an hour. Yeah, I felt like I didn't learn what I needed to learn about T-Pain until it was way too late. You know, I didn't learn what like who he was and like who he really was as a person. Yeah, yeah, I'm in on that. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Suncoast. I, the last time I haven't seen one of those probably since like 2015 in like overseas. Like it wasn't even here. I remember shopping at Gadzooks a lot when I was young though. Trash. Oh, I got hit with the low battery notice. I got a plug though. I am the plug. It's gonna be like dangling in front of my face. What's that? That man, that would be game changing. I would be all in on watching that. All right, I think I'm gonna. Uh huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. What? Wow. Yeah. What? What the hell? Yeah. Th- that's insane. Firefighter. Yeah, yeah. That. Yeah. Right. What the hell? That's crazy. That sounds nuts. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, that's insane. Wow. Mm-hmm. Right. Man, yeah, that sounds intense. Like you got to be in the right headspace to even like get in there and start watching that. So you're like in the audience. Man, I you're selling me on it. I don't want to go spend $400, but yeah. Uh also yeah. I need to get through the combo hit of my girlfriend's birthday and Valentine's Day being next to each other. I need to get through that before I can go spend some fun money. Fun money for me. I got her. Yeah. Right, right. I'm interested. Yo. Hit him with those lightsabers. Hell yeah. I mean, sometimes you just got to nerd out on shit. Oh no. No way. Yo. Man. Mhm. Uh-huh. Right. That's so dope. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, it's cool if if it can add like a new skill or new like level up part of what you can offer. Um, but it also just sounds fun as shit. Yo, you're gonna have a little Ready Player One, baby. Yeah, yeah, man. That's so cool. That's it's like it's hard to process like what that would be like without actually doing it. Yeah, man, that's so cool. Oh shit. Like that dread of being up there. Yeah. Um that's crazy. I am too, so I'm curious what that would be like up there, like experiencing that. Mhm. Wow. You know, I'm out. I'm out. No thanks. No thanks. Man, oh no, I was gonna say I'm super stoked on how this is coming out with this 5 o'clock shadow look here. I really, yeah. I mean, all of these companions here. I think it came out dope. I think they're gonna like this. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad you popped in here. Got some good collab on the style usage and shit too. It's dope. It's super dope. I love, man. Yeah, if you hop on, I'm gonna end this one pretty soon because I've been on for an hour and 20 here, um, and I'm pretty satisfied with where I am. But I was a little dumb and did not eat food before I started this, so I definitely need to do that. But that doesn't mean that I can't hop on yours, just not immediately. I mean, there's always tomorrow. Man, that'll be a game changer for sure. Hmm. Hell yeah, man. Grampies. No thanks. Just end that shit. Damn. All right, man. I did it. I'm super stoked. This came out awesome. play some ground open. I just saw that comment. There's too many samples. We'll get popped with a violation, DMCA violation. Yo, I think that's it. I'm really, really stoked. I'm going to pop this up on my Society 6 later tonight or tomorrow, and then we'll be all good. And then, Jeremy, whenever you stream, I'm gonna make it a point to hop on and do the same thing with you. All right, I'm going to see if I can take this down without incident. Come on. Oh, it's so difficult. There's always a problem. Here we go. All right. Cool. This was awesome. This was super dope. I appreciate you hopping in. I'm going to see if I can go back out here, see some comments. Oh, I see the other Nick. I'm going to make sure to follow you on here on TikTok. And I appreciate, oh, I got some gifts too. AKH Prince sent a rose. Thank you. Thank you very much. Fisher. Yeah, he said he's more interested in watching Jeremy than watching me. So love it. Love it. Cool. All right, guys. I appreciate you checking out my first TikTok and my first YouTube live stream. This has been super fun. I'm definitely going to do it again. If you guys have any questions or anything that you want me to answer next time, just hop in. Feel free to ask or leave a comment on a past video. If you have any suggestions, what you want to see me do live, hop in on the comment section on TikTok and YouTube. Make sure to go subscribe to my YouTube if you are only following me on TikTok as well. And yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.